Introduced in the very first Monster Hunter, the hammer is a short-range weapon that is focused on knocking out monsters while dealing tons of damage. Unlike many weapons which appear deceptively simple, but have complex mechanics, the hammer is as simple as it gets for the franchise. Make sure those hammers are nice and sharp this time as we spin, smash, and knock out the crowd as we crack open the history of the hammer, starting from Monster Hunter 1 up to the newest Sunbreak expansion. Moving the analog stick up 3 times does the main combo for the hammer. The first 2 inputs slam the hammer down, ending the combo with a powerful golf swing. It is also possible to start the combo with an unsheath attack, but this would have a weaker start to the combo. Just be mindful that the golf swing and unsheath attack will fling any nearby hunters into the air. With a down input, the hunter will do a side swing with the hammer. It's a weak but quick attack that gives a handy shortcut into the slam and the golf swing. Pressing and holding R1 will charge the hammer while slowly draining stamina. Holding it for a short amount of time and letting go will do a forward swing. While moving, the hunter will do an uppercut, and then afterwards you can press up again for a second attack. Holding R1 for a while will fully charge up the hammer. Moving while fully charged and letting go of R1 will have the hunter spin around in circles. Doing nothing will just have the hunter spin out, leaving them open to attacks. Timing the right analog stick up during the third rotation will do a golf swing. Having the hammer fully charged and letting go without moving, however, will do the super pound. This move has 2 hits, with the second slam doing the good chunk of damage. This could also send teammates flying. While Freedom Unite did not introduce anything new for the hammer, it did introduce a new skill. Fast charge lowers the amount of time it takes to fully charge the hammer, perfect for those who want to spam the super pounds. With the introduction of exhaust in the 3rd generation, the hammer's main combo got heavily nerfed. The spinning golf swing got buffed in considerable amount, and the super pound was unaffected by the nerfs. After a golf swing, the hunter can easily go into the charging animation, and the uppercut was changed into a medium charge attack that does not require the hunter to move for the attack. Underwater, the hammer's combos remain unchanged. The golf swing leaves the hunter open for a bit longer, and the super pound miraculously works the same as it does on land. While not a crucial skill, Kaioken can be an easy way of getting a couple extra knockouts every hunt. While jumping off a ledge, pressing X will do a slam on the way down. Holding R just before jumping off and letting go will have the hunter do a powerful charge slam instead. These aerial slams are powerful and can be a good start for a combo. When using Guild style, the hammer is essentially unchanged as it was in for Ultimate. Striker style removes the spinning finisher as well as the golf swing and normal combos. It gets switched out for a regular 3rd pound that does a lot of exhaust damage. Charging gets a pseudo focus that has a stronger super pound. Aerial style swaps the super pound for an empowered uppercut. During an aerial vault, pressing R would charge a hammer, X would do a regular aerial slam, and pressing A would do a 2-hit combo if the first attack connects. Adept style gives the hammer the strong charge. After an adept evade, pressing R will have the hunter glow blue as they do a strong charge. Level 1 does a regular forward slam. Level 2 does a powerful uppercut. And level 3 without movement does a stronger super pound. With movement, however, it does a faster forward slam. The super pound is the stronger of the 2 options, but it takes a little longer to wind up the swing. These combos are also performed after doing aerial slams after an adept evade. In regular combos, the combo ends with a level 1 charge, and the level 2 uppercut is removed. Alchemy style removes a spinning attack after a level 3 charge. Besides that, Alchemy style is not too different from Guild style, aside from the very handy Alchemy barrel and the 3 SP arts. Valor style while not in Valor mode loses the golf swing and the level 3 charge. Tapping Y and then pressing X will do a golf swing that could fill up the Valor gauge a good amount. Pressing A will do a fast side slap. While in Valor mode, pressing R will have the Hunter glow blue, granting a new style of charge attacks. After every R swing, pressing R again would charge up a higher level attack, up to level 3. These attacks are very flashy and feel great to use, but doing a Valor step to get out of harm's way will reset the charge levels. While this Hunter art has an extremely long wind-up animation, this move does a ton of exhaust, impact, and raw damage. The final hit is extremely powerful, so ensure that you have enough time to land that finishing blow. Raising their hammer into the air, the Hunter gets targeted for a set amount of time. Level 2 gives a 20% boost in defense, while Level 3 gives attack up medium for the duration of the taunt. A perfect Hunter art to do while in multiplayer or while trying to trap a monster. With Spitting Meteor being all about damage, this Hunter art is all about exhaust and KO damage. After a certain point, the Hunter will start glowing. Pressing X at these parts will do different levels of damage. Try to time the X press when the Hunter is orange for maximum KO. This Hunter art also charges extremely quickly. This new Hunter art temporarily adds impact explosions after every charge attack. At level 3, this effect goes on for about 2 minutes, and the amount of files are dependent on the current charge level. Perfect for any hunting style that relies on charging attacks like Valor or Adept. The 5th generation finally gives the hammer some new additions. The side swing got changed to be a triangle plus analog movement attack. Pressing circle now does a 5-input combo called the Big Bang. With each circle pressed, the attack becomes more powerful, and on the 5th hit, doing an extra strong finisher. While this attack is very satisfying to do, once you start the combo, you need to be committed to it since you're left wide open during the combo. Plus, if you were to miss, the combo would just end right there. It is possible to start the Big Bang combo from regular triangle inputs. Pressing circle while charging will have the Hunter do a power charge. During this, hammer will start glowing. This powers up attacks and gives the hammer some new combos. The notable power-ups are the return swing after a short charge, the medium charge uppercut attack, and the super pound, which is pretty much taken from the Big Bang finisher but as a charge attack. While the power charge is active, the Hunter is given super armor during their attacks. The power charge however goes away once the Hunter gets hit or they sheath their weapon. If the Hunter is also flinched by their teammates, this will also take them out of the power charge. While sliding, you could press and hold R2 to charge the hammer. Pressing triangle will do an overhead slam towards the ground. Pressing circle will do a power charge. Letting go of R2 during sliding, however, will launch the Hunter forward as they rapidly spin. Upon landing, the Hunter can resume their regular combos. This is also possible to do on climbable slopes while charging. Attaching to a monster with the clutch claw and pressing triangle will do a 2-hit tenderizing combo. It is possible to fire this clinger with L2 during a charge. This will keep the current charge level with this shot having a higher chance of staggering the monster. Doing an uppercut and pressing L2 will do a claw attack that will latch themselves onto the monster. Doing a super pound and pressing L2 will instead do a spinning attack towards the target. With World introducing a charge buff for the hammer, MhRise introduced some variations on this charge buff. From the start of the game, you have Strength Mode Charge Mode, which is done by just pressing A while holding R. MhRise also changed it so you can freely change charge modes by just holding R and pressing A again. You also do not lose the power up by getting flinched or sheathing away the weapon. Changing charge modes from blue to yellow while charging will auto-upgrade the current charge to the maximum after a dash. This dash has a lot of iframes, so it is handy for safely avoiding an attack while getting into a full charge. Later on in MhRise, you unlock the ability to swap out the charge mode Strength for Courage. This changes our attacks to act like they did in Genu's Valor mode. Pressing ZL plus X will launch the Hunter forward into the air. During the launch, the Hunter will be spun around with the hammer. During the Soak Bind, you can also charge the attack by just holding on the charge button during the Soakbind move to make the attack more powerful. It is also possible to do the Soakbind move during a charge to skip the charge up animation. Dash Breaker on the other hand flings Hunter forward on the ground. The dash has hyper armor, and you can also charge up this attack for more damage. The Dash Breaker retains the charge level for a follow-up charge attack. Swapping out the Side Smash for the Water Strike allows a Hunter to do a guard point that allows for a Golf Swing follow-up. The Water Strike can counter pretty much anything as long as you time it properly. Impact Crater sends the Hunter up high, and with the Hunter coming crashing down with a powerful smash. This move can be made stronger if the hammer is charged. Having a level 2 charge adds the extra hit, with level 3 making the attack much more powerful. This Wirebug skill uses up 2 Wirebugs and has a pretty long cooldown. The charge variant of Spinning Bludgeon changes the spinning attack to allow the hammer to store the current charge into the next attack. During the spin, pressing A will do a charge switch. This move gives a decent amount of iframes and keeps the current charge level. Just be mindful to fully charge before going from yellow to blue, as it is only from blue to yellow that you get the full charge from swapping modes. Pressing CR and A will have the Hunter place down the hammer for a quick whirl. This will then temporarily give the hammer impact burst with every charge attack. This buff lasts for about 55 seconds and has great synergy with the Courage charge and the Spinning Bludgeon charge. Switching Soakbind Spinning Bludgeon for keeping sway gives the hammer a quick evasive maneuver that maintains the current charge level during the quick dash. This one Wirebug move charges up quickly and even restores a little bit of stamina during the dash. Charge Master increases the damage dealt when charging attacks. At level 3, this gives about a 25% boost in elemental and status damage. This can be useful for those with elemental and status hammer builds. Introduced as a bonus skill in Iceborne, Frostcraft made a reappearance as an armor skill in Sunbreak in the TU4 update alongside Valkana. Whenever you have your weapon sheathed, it buffs the next couple of unsheathed attacks up to 30% with Frostcraft level 3. Since sheathing your weapon in MhRise does not take away a charge mode, Frostcraft is much more useful to hammer users here than it was in Iceborne. Being the most simple weapon in the entire Monster Hunter series, the hammer has proven that sometimes you do not need that much depth to a weapon to make it a fun one. With a ton of power behind every swing, the hammer has always been a great weapon for doing tons of raw damage, with the occasional knockout for allowing even more punishment. That is not to say that the hammer does not reward hunters for being skillful. The art of magnetizing to a monster's head can sometimes be tough at times, so seeing a hardened hammer main has always been an icon of inspiration for me. Similar to the Greatsword, having the knowledge of how monsters move can provide a predictive playstyle and rewards positioning with big numbers. Well, until the next episode.